Hello and welcome to part 3 of Let's Play Super Punch-Out! Today we're going to tackle the World Circuit. So our first opponent is Aaron Ryan, who is an angry Irishman. Now I'd call it a racist stereotype, but I think we all know that's true, right? Hi-oh! Alright, I'm just kidding. But this guy really gave me fits as a kid, and it's because the trick to beating him is he has this attack where he drains your life, but he only does it after you super punch him. So the trick is to keep super punching him while he's about to drain your life. Yeah, you'll see it right here. Yeah, so I mistime it, and I think I mistime another one later on, but if you super punch him while he's trying to drain your life, you can catch him in an infinite loop, which actually makes him really easy to beat. And it also means you can avoid his flurry of punches, which takes like 30 seconds and could pretty easily knock you out if you don't know what you're doing. And that's this right here, so, you know, because I botched my first 2 attempts, I'm gonna have to deal with him punching for a while, but I get over it. I think I missed it again. You see, this guy really still gives me a little bit of trouble. So, you know, if you're looking for a speed run of an Aaron Ryan fight, I'm probably not the guy to go to. The other reason he's difficult is because he's basically just the same as Piston Hurricane, except stronger and, I guess a little bit more defensive. So there we go, I finally got him. And Piston Hurricane, I got stuck on him for a while as a kid too, even though he's only the 3rd opponent. So I think this guy goes down not too long from now. He's really a step up from the people in the major circuit, to say the least. And yeah, there you go. So that's not too bad, a minute 3. But yeah, this is where the game really starts to ramp up in difficulty. I mean, you could pretty easily lose to anybody on the World Circuit, even if you're somewhat well-versed in the game. I mean, after you've played it for like 15 years, as I have, then you're probably not going to mess up, but new players, definitely, this is a big step up in difficulty. So we have Heiki Kagero. When I was a kid, I had big arguments with my friends over whether this is a guy or a girl. I mean, they got the long hair, the drawn-on purple eyeshadow, the purple accessories, so you think it's a girl. But then he or she boxes without a shirt on, and there's no real breasts that I can see, so I guess it's gotta be a guy. But in any case, I think it's safe to say that Heiki Kagero is as confused as he or she is confusing. So, again, there's no trick to beating her, except sometimes she'll do this thing that you just saw where she kind of phases in and out. And if you can super punch her out of that, you do an awful lot of damage. He or she is probably the easiest player, the easiest boxer on the World Circuit. Yeah, just pretty standard, just move out of the way of her punches and then counter them with some of your own. And then, of course, as I say that, I get tagged, but anyway. She does have a one-hit, I believe it's a one-hit KO, I'm just gonna keep referring to him as a she, just force of habit, where she uses her hair to kind of like swat you in the face, and yeah, that'll knock you out. But yeah, that's gonna be the end of the fight right here, so overall, that's a pretty easy one. If you're having trouble with that one, I'd recommend just trying to knock her out of that thing where she phases back and forth and you're not supposed to be able to see her. And if she does the hair attack against you, just make sure to duck under it and you should be fine. So next we move on to Mad Clown. And if this isn't nightmare fuel, I don't know what is. It's literally an insane clown who basically beats the crap out of you. He's, if you've noticed, he's basically a palette swap for Bear Hugger. I mean, he's got the same overalls on, except they're just red instead. He's not as easy as Bear Hugger, obviously, considering this point in the game, but he is pretty easy. A lot of those punches, like the backslap you just saw, will do a lot of damage to you, and that's his main strength, I guess, is that his attack power is very strong. If he catches you with that one, he drains your life similar to Aaron Ryan, so you really want to get out of the way. The, I guess, annoying or kind of cool gimmick about this guy, actually, is that, he'll back off every once in a while and throw apples at you, and he'll throw 2 apples, and you have to occupy the position on the screen, the only position on the screen where there isn't an apple. So this is a kind of cool fight, and, you know, I just want to point out, we've actually gotten 3 boxers without what I consider to be a racist stereotype, so that's kind of a new record for the game. Alright, here's the apple part. Oh, I got caught there. And then at the end, if he does that, thing where he does the front flip and then catches you on the head, that is a one-hit KO as well. So this game is really unforgiving for new players, but if you've recognized the patterns and you've got them memorized, then it's not too hard. In fact, it's not hard at all, it's actually quite easy. But, you know, this game gave me a lot of trouble as a kid. I probably got it when I was 7 or 8, and then I'm pretty sure I didn't beat it until I was at least 10 or 12, so... It's one of those games where I had to get my dad to beat a couple of the levels for me the first time through. Alright, so that is the end of Mad Clown. If I had to rate these circuits, I actually think the World Circuit is my favorite. I really like fighting Mad Clown. I really like fighting Super Macho Man, who's coming next. And, you know, I think Aaron Ryan and Heiki Kagero are okay. I love Super Macho Man. It says his age is 28, but he's got gray hair, so it's like he self-reported his age to kind of, you know, fit in with that California aesthetic, I guess. And of course, he's got the big fake tan. This is another guy who's really, really tough in comparison to the earlier people that you fight. A lot of his moves are one-hit KOs, or at least, you know, pretty significant damage dealers. The thing that I guess gives you sort of an edge against him, oh, that's a one-hit KO. You've really got to duck under that, or, you know, that's just gonna ruin your life. I've definitely rage quit a couple times when that happened to me. The thing that gives you sort of an edge here is that every once in a while before an attack, his coach will say, like, exercise program B1. And once you know what all of those refer to, you can pretty easily prepare yourself to dodge or block and then counter back. Yeah, see, it's like I know those are all going to be body shots. That's really just pattern memorization. This time, when he just goes into it somewhat unprovoked, you've got to just be ready to duck as many times as possible, because he could do it, I think, anywhere up to 6 times. He could only do it once, but he could do it 6 times, and the worst thing is when you get up thinking it's over, and then he comes back with one more and knocks you out. But that being said, I have a lot of experience, you know, with frustration at this guy, so I'm relatively well versed in what he can throw at you. Yeah, this guy really, really gave me fits as a kid. It took me a long time to realize that this wasn't even the last circuit. I mean, probably it wasn't until I actually beat the game for the first time that I managed to find out there's a 4th circuit, which is actually much, much harder than this one. Alright, so that's Super Macho Man down, and that's a relatively quick run through the World Circuit. I'm actually kind of impressed with myself. So, let's see where we rank. I'm pretty sure that's going to be in the top 3 for Mr. Macho Man. Number 1, that's good too. And number 1 overall. Sorry, Sandhop. So, that is the end of the World Circuit. Another 4 wins and 2 knockouts, I believe. So, or no knockouts, sorry. And yeah, so I will see you in the Special Circuit. Thanks for watching.